Welcome to Beyond the Digital, darling.
A sneak peek behind the scenes at Beyond the Dawn.
Banter and all.
So get cozy, strap in, grab a brew, and enjoy. Hello, and welcome to whichever episode this is. I don't know.
Episode 4.
Way.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Where we get together and chat shit. Da 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 da.
Pretty much.
Hey!
All day, every day.
All day, every day, son. So, ladies, how was your weekend?
It was good. Good
Yeah.
weekend. Busy though.
Yeah, you had a busy weekend.
Busy weekend. Yeah.
You did.
It was
Your
busy.
tell us about your mad weekend.
So Saturday was at the yard for 7:30. Nice and early. Sorted the horses out. Rode them. And then went to the pleasure beach. Good day.
Nice.
Busy.
I've not been there for ages.
Busy. The weather was so good.
Oh, it was on Saturday, yeah.
So then it was just the queue times. We were just stood around waiting. Like I didn't go on Icon because the queue time didn't drop below 80 minutes. And I
Oh
was
my
like, I'm not doing
It's not
it.
worth it, is it?
Not worth
That's like
it.
an hour and a half.
I know. So we did all the other big ones. It was all good. I think we did everything.
Did you
would
do the
need-
Big Dipper?
No.
Did you do Valhalla?
No. I did the mini
They're
log
my two
flume because I was
favourites.
with Jake's family and we had his 9-year-old cousin, I think. So we did the mini log flume with her instead.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one though.
Still got
Mm.
soaked.
It's still so much
Yeah.
I
fun.
used to get her a pair of platform trainers.
No, yeah.
That's what I used to do as a kid. Because I was a pretty tall kid anyway. So when I was like 9,
Yeah.
I was quite tall. But I'd wear, do you like the trainers you have on now, Dawn, that have got a wedge on them?
They've got a secret wedge, yeah.
Yeah, I wore them kind of trainers as a kid, so I'd be tall enough for the ride.
Oh my god, that is so clever.
I'd wear them, but I was like a little skinny kid, so I couldn't. I was tall enough for the rides, but I was too skinny for the rides.
So you'd still nearly
So
slip out.
I'd nearly slip out.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's
So
not
sometimes
good.
it was, when there's just a bar, I'd be everywhere. My cousin's like trying to hold me in, so I'd be flying out.
Oh my gosh.
So funny.
I don't like rides. I'm just
No,
gonna put it
I love
out there.
rides.
No,
I love them.
thank you.
I like rides. I liked rides more when I was a kid. But like I don't really rate them now.
I
I don't
was
like
too
being
small
spun
for them as a
around
kid.
now. Makes me feel sick.
Oh, no, I like it. I can like eat my lunch and then go straight on a ride. That's sweet.
No, you'd see my lunch again.
I just don't like it. I don't like feeling the lack of control.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like you know when you're just thrown about.
Yeah.
I bruise like a peach, man.
I mean, I think I've got some bruises from it because they are quite aggressive,
Yeah.
but worth it, I think.
Mm.
Well, as long as it's worth it for the thrill and you're enjoying
Yeah.
it, that's the main thing.
Yeah. It was
That
good.
is the main
Recommend.
thing.
Then I finished the Pleasure Beach trip with some donuts because you can't not.
Why not?
Why not? Then we had a barbecue, made the most of the weather, so that was good.
Nice.
And then got home at about 10, and then the next day I was back at the yard, 8 in the morning again, and then went to Liverpool with all my friends from the yard and we did some day drinking, and then I got home again last night at about 10.
Nice. That is a long day. Was
Two long
was that
days.
just Saturday?
No, that was Sunday as
Sunday
well.
and
yeah.
Sunday.
2 long days, but 2 good days.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
Very-
How are you
very-
feeling today?
I'm good. I have a headache, but I had a headache when I woke up yesterday,
Yeah.
so it's just a tired headache,
Yeah.
and it'll pass.
Yeah.
Got me tablets to keep topped up,
Mm.
and then I'll just have an early night tonight, and then tomorrow
Yeah.
will be like it's never happened.
Yeah. I had a busy Saturday.
What was your Saturday?
Well, I sorted out my holiday.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's how
We
feel
all look at
about
each
it.
other to see whether Nat is actually about to publicly out. Are you about to publicly out yourself, Natty Boo?
Yeah, I am. Well, James booked our holiday to Bali.
Yes.
We realised that the date was wrong. It overlapped with a wedding that I'm being bridesmaid for.
A pretty important wedding
Yes.
in your life, I would
Yes,
say.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely an important wedding. So I sent him back to the travel agents to rebook. Well, not like move the
Move the
holiday,
date,
move the
yeah.
date. They were absolutely fine with that. That's fine, no problem. We went out for tea with the couple that are getting married
Yeah.
on the Friday. James was like, yeah, I've sorted it. I've done it for the day after, assuming the day after the wedding. He had literally just booked it the day after.
Oh no! I thought you got it
No.
No.
So the wedding's on the 25th. We were supposed to go on holiday on the 23rd.
Now you're going on the 24th.
Booked it for the 24th. So I was like, we can't. And this was in front of Jack and Ellen. I was like,
Oh
shit,
no!
I felt physically sick. She's due to give birth in 3 weeks. I don't want to cause any more stress to Ellen.
Oh.
So I
You got it though.
Yeah, I went. I couldn't sleep.
I bet you didn't sleep Friday night, did you?
Couldn't
I
sleep
need to get
Friday
it
night.
sorted.
I went to bed with anxiety.
We thought we'd already got it sorted.
Well, I thought I
We
had it
skipped out of
sorted.
here on
But yeah,
Friday.
because
didn't
James,
we?
like,
because
all
James said
sorted.
it's for the day after.
Yeah.
That's why I assumed it was the day after.
Have you what? Had it been done?
And we even changed it on our system.
Yeah.
Like, yep, move it to
No,
that
I
day.
went into Hayes and look, I'm quite pally with the people in Hayes.
Yeah.
I was like, Gail, help the gal out here. We've messed up this holiday completely. She's like, right, it's all right. Third time lucky.
I was going to say third time a
Third
charm.
time
I bet they
lucky.
watched you walking in and go, oh,
Oh,
here they
she
are
comes.
again.
I could have cried.
Oh,
I actually
babe.
could have cried. So we've booked it for the start of the month now. So we're going on the 2nd. We're going before the wedding.
Oh, so you're going to have a banging tan for the wedding?
Hopefully, if the weather's...
I didn't even think of that. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah, if I don't get bitten and
Well, you
Well,
might.
all sorts
I
of
mean-
jungle creatures.
You are going
might.
somewhere quite exotic.
Yeah.
It's totally possible that you will get bit,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I mean,
it is what it
it
is.
is what it is, right?
So we sorted that.
Okay.
That I was in there for quite a while because obviously it's travel agent speaking to travel company.
It takes a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That kind of logistic stuff. It's
Yeah.
not always easy.
So
It
we-
sounds easy.
Yeah, but it's not because she was on the hold for ages.
Yeah.
She didn't understand why.
Well,
'Cause
she's
she'd given them the information.
Getting
and
in
just-
touch with the other side of the world, didn't she?
Yeah, so we've sorted it.
It's done.
Gail
oh,
Hayes
I'm so
Sorted it for me.
woo! Shout out for
Thanks,
Gail.
Gail.
Thanks, Gail.
So then I got home, went straight to dog training,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then I was meeting my friends who I used to work with at Morrison's. So I was like, I haven't got time because we're meeting in Leyland.
Yeah.
I haven't got time to go back home, drop Sky off, to then go back because I was already late. They were meeting at 1. Dog training doesn't start till 1:45.
Yeah.
So I took Sky with me and got kicked out of one pub
Because of Sky.
because of Sky.
What was he doing?
Not just being a dog,
Oh.
just
No dogs allowed.
no dogs allowed.
Oh.
Even though I was outside, Sky was minding his own business.
It was a nice day for it as well. I bet loads of
Yeah.
people took the dogs to the
So
pub
we
on
got
Saturday.
asked to leave.
Oh
They
my
wasn't
God,
very
you got,
nice
you
about
got thrown
it.
out of a pub.
Yeah, they wasn't very nice
Get out of
about
my
it.
pub!
Literally. She's like, if you don't leave, I'm going to start taking drinks. So I was like, well, I'm not causing a scene. I'll leave.
literally
If you
just
want me
sat
to
here.
go,
Yeah.
I'll go.
So there was a nice event on in Leyland. There was some like music festival on. So we
Nice.
all took our drinks out onto the street as everybody else was doing. It wasn't just
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Had a nice time then. Then we went to a different pub, went to a beer garden,
Mm-hmm.
and we just chilled there. I didn't
Nice.
get home till about 8.
Nice.
So I've been out since 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's a day.
Yeah, and then I got home about 8.
I wonder if we sound old when we talk like this. You guys are younger than me as well, and I'm like, oh, that's a day.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
Out
Yeah.
till 8 p.m.
Yeah, but I
agree with
also
you.
had a banging headache
Yeah.
because I had some sausage on toast for my breakfast before I went out, and that was it all day. All day.
It's not enough.
And then
We're getting on a bit. We've got to take care of
Yeah.
ourselves.
Sunday was a bit of a more of a chilled day. Just help my mum decorate.
I think I'm going to have a chilled Sunday this coming weekend. On the Saturday, I think me and Chloe are going for a ride on the horses. And then Sunday, I'm doing nothing.
Ah.
Decided
Do you
I'm
have to
gonna-
schedule in a nothing day?
Yeah,
Thinking about it, I've not had a nothing day in a long
No.
time.
Oh, I'm going away on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to Northumberland.
Yeah.
Me, my mum, and my dog.
Cute.
It's gonna be good.
I'm excited for Sky's first holiday.
Yeah, I'm excited for Sky's first holiday.
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me about this whole taking animals on holiday
It's
thing.
first
I've
taking
never
animal on
taken
holiday.
Okay.
My plan is to get Nova into camping this year, though. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Is Nova coming with us when we go camping?
She might be very annoying.
I can't imagine Brinkley would be a good addition, to be fair.
Sky was bad enough at the pub. He was getting pretty overwhelmed just being at the pub.
With lots of people.
Lots of people thinking it's just okay to stroke your dog.
Well, they do, you see, especially in a social. Especially if they've had a bevy.
Yeah. Sky was on my knee, minding his own business, and people are grabbing his face.
Yeah.
And thinking that's okay, but it's not okay if my dog reacts to that. Look, he didn't. He was well behaved.
That's good. That's good of him. Like, that's a big step.
Yeah.
People just assume, don't they, that all dogs are like super comfortable with that, and actually
walking past me and grabbing him. Oh, that's not fine. That's not cool.
It's not cool, man.
But then I'm the dickhead then for saying, excuse me, do you mind not doing that?
Yeah, but you're not.
And then causing a scene. Well, I didn't do that. I let it slide and let people do it.
because he was dealing with it. He was coping. But on a bad day, he wouldn't have coped with that. It would have been too much.
Yeah. Well, I had a weird weekend.
Yeah.
The curse, the inconvenience curse, which is the only thing I know how to call it and express.
Yeah.
The slight but consistent inconvenience curse continued well into potentially up to last night.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So the first thing was I went to get my nails done at the normal place, and the place where I go, like, I always book. You guys know, I always book, and then when I get there, people just walk in, and I think to myself, why did I bother booking? Because people just walk in, and they're very accommodating, and whether you've booked or you haven't booked,
you just get seen when you walk in.
You get seen when you get seen. Yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, if you booked, you'll be picked first.
Yeah.
But you still sat there often for about 20 minutes, half an hour before you actually, get called up. So I thought, it'll be all right. I'll go first thing in the morning. It'll be all right, which I did. I went straight to the cash machine and got the cash out, which is something I always forget to do.
I always forget. I'll be like, I'll be back in a minute.
That's
to pay.
right. I always do that.
Away.
I always do that, but I didn't this time. We went to cash machine, got the cash out. I had Jack with me. I charged up a phone for Jack so that he could chill whilst I was there. And I was like, "Can you see me?" And they were like, "Yeah, there'll be a little wait." And I thought, well, same.
Yeah, as always.
Sat down. 45 minutes later, and all these people had been in and out, and a few people who were waiting had gotten up and walked out. And I thought, oh, I'm not sure what's going on here. Anyway, she went, I'm really sorry, I'm going to have to take this lady who had literally just turned up, quite rightly, for her booked appointment. She went, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take this lady now, so it's going to be another hour. And I was like, oh my God, no. And I know that sounds, it's counterintuitive to the way that I teach, because I'm always talking about micro pleasures, aren't I? But I can't talk about micro pleasures and mental and emotional resilience and ignore those little freaking things that actually turn into a big thing. And I always liken it to people who I've spoken to or worked with who have chronic illnesses, because they talk about their energy levels in terms of spoons. Have you heard that analogy before?
No, I haven't. No.
So you might wake up one day and have 3 spoons worth of energy, and doing the washing up is a full spoon, and doing the laundry is another spoon, and seeing a friend is another spoon, and then that's it. You can't work, or you can't drive anywhere, you can't do your groceries, can't take care of your kids or your pets or yourself, you can't have a shower. So you have to decide, like, oh, I've woken up today and I don't have the emotional, mental, but often that also kind of translates into a physical energy to do all of the things. We have to pick and choose. And what I feel like this week is that the curse of minor inconveniences has been so consistent every day for days that by the time I got to Saturday, I woke up with half a spoon. I had no patience
Yeah.
for nothing.
Mhm.
I had nothing
Yeah.
left in the tank. Because you do, don't you? Like, I'm okay. It's
I'm
okay. I'm
fine.
grateful.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Let me
Yeah.
journal the ways in which I'm grateful and happy. I live a
Yeah.
life of abundance. This is going to be fine. I'm like coffee, micro pleasure.
Yeah.
Speaking to friends, micro pleasure. I'm like feeding myself micro pleasures
Yeah.
and spoons of sugar like you wouldn't
Yeah.
freaking believe. Dopamine, dopamine, dopamine. Right? All the time. I get there and she's like, oh yeah, it's going to be another hour for your nails. And I'm like, my eye
I
starts
can't do
twitching.
this.
Like, I've just lost 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're not going to do my nails.
Mm.
I was gutted. So I kind of sat there in a paralysis of
Yeah.
I don't want to leave.
Yeah, you've waited
Because-
so long already, but then another
Yeah,
hour
like your
is
time
a
is
long
already
time.
invested there.
Right. And this is
Yeah.
why sometimes I know I've never been I've never actually gone down the rabbit hole of autism. We know that I'm well established with ADHD, but sometimes I think that lack of the change in routine, it physically hurts me. Like,
yeah, I'm with you on that.
I got it in my head I was having my nails done. I'm sat in the nail shop with the money in my hand and they're telling me I can't have my nails done and my brain just can't take it.
Yeah.
My brain's just like, it makes no sense. You're here.
Yeah.
You have the money.
Just wait it out.
Yeah. But I'm thinking to myself, I can't wait it out because I need to move my
Stuff to
car.
do. Yeah.
I've got other stuff to do. Poor Jack is, you know. So, but then I went the other way. I went home and I was like, right, I'm not getting my nails done. I've done it myself.
I love you.
I've not done a great job, to be fair. It's been a long time since I did it myself. But yeah, I did it myself.
Yeah,
Got all my
that's
stuff
nice.
out. That's my little revenge. I was like, I'm not going back.
Well, you've saved yourself.
Well, I thought
30
that.
quid.
I
Was
thought that.
30?
It would have easily been 36 quid. And I thought at the end of the day, I'll treat myself to a cocktail
Yeah.
or something.
Get
And
Chinese with that.
oh, yeah, get a banging munchie box or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Personally, that trumps all for me. Getting
Yeah.
a
I
Chinese
did want them
order
short
this
as
week.
well, so I knew I wasn't going for a big fancy.
Yeah.
So I thought I can get away with it this time. I'll just do it. So that was Saturday. Obviously, Brinkley's been poorly. We don't need for listeners to hear about the literal shit show I've been cleaning up for the last 5 days. But there was all of that, and it just kept happening. Small things like, and I get really annoyed with inanimate objects. Like I'll put something down, and if it falls off,
You tell it off.
I'll tell it off. I remember once, this is probably not something I should admit, but I'm gonna. When Bailey was really, really small, we lived in a house on Arnott Road in Blackpool, incidentally, next door to the Nolans, to some of the Nolans family.
Nice.
And we had this big long galley kitchen, and I was there with my cousin Shireen, and Bailey was in her little high chair playing with something on the little table. And I was very much in the same energy. And isn't it funny how the emotional state can connect you to a memory?
Yeah.
I was very much in the same energy of I've got 6 million things to do. I can't get my routine right. Everything's a bit overwhelming. Everything's a bit overstimulating. Probably a bit like Sky at the pub.
Yeah.
And I'm at the end of my tether. And if one more thing happens, I might snap, kind of thing. And I'm washing up with one of those scouring pads where you put the washing up liquid in the actual like handle.
Yeah.
And obviously, depending how much washing up liquid it is, it will tip it either way, you know, like with the weight distribution.
Yeah.
So I'm doing my washing up and I've put it on the side and the washing up liquid has gone to the bottom of the thing, making it heavier and it's fallen off. So I've gone, picked it up, cleaned it off, started using it again, done it again, it's done it again. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to freak. Anyway, washed it, used it again, did it again, just absent-minded, which is ADHD central, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I should have learnt my lesson with this thing already, but no, I have to do it another time just to be absolutely sure I'm just not thinking. So I get it, and I do it again. I put it on the side, and it drops off, and I just lost my shit. I picked it up off the floor. I looked at this. It's a washing up scouring pad, and I was like, "You motherfucker!" And I threw it down this galley kitchen. It smashed off the wall. There was washing up green fairy liquid everywhere. And I turned and looked at Bailey and my cousin Shireen, and they just said green. And fairy liquid all over them. So then, of course, Shireen starts laughing. Bailey starts laughing, and she was only a tiny baby, but she saw the comedy in it.
Yeah.
And then I start laughing, and the three of us were crying with laughter. And just the fact that I'd just lost it at this scarring pad. It wasn't my finest moment, but this is what I mean. Like, sometimes you just don't have the emotional and mental resilience for all of the things. And I've been doing my positive psychology recertification recently, and it's been really good to revisit all of those things. And don't get me wrong, those tools and coping mechanisms are absolutely bonza.
Yeah.
But this week, even with an arsenal full of tools and things to use, it's still been really hard.
Yeah.
And at what point is it okay to still acknowledge that it's been a tricky, tough week? So I mentioned to a friend of mine yesterday that I've had a really tricky week, and it's been difficult with the animals, and it's been difficult with everything that's going on. And I do think as well that it's been a bit of a bummer because we had such a great time in Ibiza.
And then it was just like a
crash back into not just real life, but a tricky, a difficult week. And I explained all the different things that had happened. And he came back to me and he was like, it's because you're such a good mum, it's because you're a good friend, it's because you care about the business. Like, you're holding yourself up to this standard of people pleasing and keeping everything going. And actually, because what you actually have got on your plate is too much. And at some point, like, some weeks you're going to sail through it, you make it look easy, and some weeks you pay the price of the weeks where you made it look easy. And I thought that's so intelligent. That is exactly what's gone on here.
Definitely.
This week I paid the piper. Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I did think about you guys because like, there's been some good things as well. I did my singing practice with Kyle yesterday.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Nice.
And when I say really good, I don't mean that I was really good, because that's not what I'm saying here. But we marked out a fair few songs.
That was that your first time together as well?
It was the first time that we met up.
Nice.
And he's excellent. Such a good guitar player.
so
He can
good.
play things by ear. There was one of the songs that I was interested in doing, and he'd just not gotten around to kind of like listening to it yet. And he was like, yeah, just give me a minute. And he listened to it for like 30 seconds, if that, and then he was playing it.
Wow.
And he wasn't just playing
That's
the bit
good.
he'd listened to. He'd got the whole thing. He
That's
was
so
like,
good.
yeah, I know what that is. And he'd done it. Yeah, really good. It was nice as well. I had a little moment where I lost myself in it, and I kind of zoned. And I thought to myself, my dad would be so proud of me right now. It's taken a long time for me to get back to this full circle moment. But I'm up in the boardroom, there's somebody playing guitar on his amp, and I'm singing away. I can't remember which song it was I was singing, but I was flowing with it. It was working, and I could see that Kyle was flowing with it, and he was, wherever it is we go. When we do that, we were in our own different dimensions somewhere else. And I just thought, if there is a way for Dad to know, he'd be so proud of me right now.
He does know. He will know. 100%.
Weird feeling, but like so lovely. And weird for me to think that it's taken this long for me to get back to it. I lost my dad when I was 21. I'm not going to say what age I nearly am. I was just about to out myself. But it's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I feel like if you had gone into it maybe too soon, it wouldn't have been an enjoyable moment. It might have been a bit sad, but now you've done that time, you can enjoy it.
I feel like I'm coming home to myself. And that's obviously got a lot to do with my changed personal circumstances. But like I feel like the things that I'm reintroducing into my life now are the things that I enjoyed through my childhood and my teenage years. And it's like, at what point do you realise that actually being an adult doesn't mean that you have to give that stuff up? Because like, I'm painting again, I'm singing again. I think the only thing that I used to do for fun was like drinking and the occasional bowling and maybe going to the cinema. Don't get me wrong, I love all those things, but
I feel like it does change though. Like, when you've done your teenage years, you do change, but you'll come back to that because that's the home,
Yeah.
like, is that? You know what I mean? Like, that's where you started.
Yeah.
So it's what you really love.
It's like reading as well. I've started reading again.
I love reading.
I also realised that reading is a love language for me. So obviously, a friend has lent me a book recently, and I was like, that was sentimentally for me. I was like, that's big, and that felt big. Like I loved it. And then I saw Lisa and Jem on Saturday, and Lisa turned up with 2 books for me, and it was weird because I think she's only lent me one book once before. But the fact that my friend turned up at my house and was like, Tony, I've read these 2 books. You'll like them, and pass them on to me. I had a moment of like, that's love.
Yeah.
That's love. Like giving somebody a book and saying, I've read this, I really enjoyed it. I think you should read it. It's like when I send songs and things to people, like, you must listen to this. Like when I'm stood in the office with you guys, I'm like, I've heard this song. You need down tool for a minute. I need you to imagine I've created the entire production. I know the choreography, the costumes and everything. Like, it's the same. Like, I want to bring you into my little strange world.
My friend does that.
It's cute.
Occasionally. Like, we don't always see each other that often. She lives in Manchester. We went to uni together. Occasionally, I get an Amazon parcel. I'm like, I'm not ordered anything.
What is
and
this?
It's a book.
That's so cute. That is so cute.
She's like, oh, I read this design book. I thought you'd like it.
We did a book exchange once. I don't know if this is too early for the both of you, but when we were still Pretty Home Prints before we were Beyond the Dawn, we did a Pretty's book exchange kind of drive, and for 2 days we connected people and matched them, and they sent each other a book that they'd read, and that was really early doors. And there was no good reason for it. It took me like 3 days to organise. As a company, we made no money from it or anything. I just thought it was a really sweet thing to do, and I got this idea in my head, and we did that, and it was nice.
I like that.
Yeah, I wonder if we should do something like that again, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, because also quite a lot of our clients have written books. So maybe it could be a thing where you randomly send your book.
I don't think people are interested in my book. Mine are just design books. For like, if you're not interested in design, you're not going to be interested in my books.
So many people are interested in design, though, darling, aren't they? Design is one of those things. It's like an enigma. You know, you either understand it or you don't, and if you don't understand it, it's incredibly intriguing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming.
I've got a nice black picture book. I've got a Smile in the Mind.
Yeah.
That's quite a good like picture book.
Nice.
That's a good one. I think I'm ready to write another book.
I think you should.
Yeah. I think I am. Yeah.
Do it.
I think I should. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a long time, but it was funny because didn't I say to you, this is what I was going to ask you girls today, checking the time, what it's like having, I hate the word boss, because I don't think that's a true reflection of my position in the company, but what it's like having me, I guess, in charge.
Yeah. You guess.
I guess. I mean, am I really? But like, what it's like having me with ADHD. Because like, didn't I come into the office last week? ADHD flashback. Didn't I come into the office last week and I was like, I'm going to write a book, and I vaguely remember what I'm writing my book about, and it was something to do with it.
Yeah.
And then an hour later, I was like, I think I should write my book about this thing. And then I was like, actually, I think that was the same idea I already had. I mean, I've switched phones, haven't I? So I'm like, I need to go into the old phone in the notes section.
Because it's in there.
Because honestly, it's a treasure trove of my brain. And this new phone, I can't find the notes. It's not as easy to find the notes.
I think I had a very similar thing on my Google phone, so I've downloaded an app.
Okay.
Which I prefer. I'll show you it later.
When all else fails, Google and app it.
Yeah. I'll show you the app that I've got because it's a good one.
Thank you, my darling.
On your Google.
So, what is it like having me around with ADHD? Does it do your head in?
I think we're used to it.
Yeah, I
it's just normal now.
It does my head in.
It's just normal.
I think it's quite funny sometimes.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. But I do
But I
just
feel
think
like
it's normal.
we all bounce off each other, though, don't
Yeah,
we?
we just go
Somebody,
with the flow.
like, I personally, like, you're just talking in, like a normal sentence.
Yeah.
And I'll pick a word out of that sentence.
Yeah.
And match it to a song that has that word in it.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
But then
Every
somebody
time.
else will catch that song and
Yeah.
carry my song on, and it'll go around the room, and then
We're all singing it.
Yeah.
I know. We're
And
like
then
the
that song
dwarves.
will be stuck in our head for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
We're like the seven dwarves. Somebody at the front plays a little tune, and then somebody else picks it up in the middle. And before you know it, by the end of the day, we're all
The whole
yeah.
line.
We're like we've created our own band. We're all singing the same song.
We all just bounce off one another.
Yeah.
We do. I think for me, my biggest issue with it at the moment is because you know that I actually think that my ADHD is more of a positive thing for me. It's definitely created more positives than negatives.
Yeah, definitely.
But on the daily at the moment, my memory is shocking. I'm really struggling with my memory. I'm struggling with verbal instruction more than usual. And like today, we were driving in, and Bailey said something, and it triggered a job that I need to do today.
Okay.
And on Friday, I was clear that I needed to do that job. And then this morning, that job didn't exist. And had Bailey not said the thing she said, would I have remembered to do that important thing? And that thing is important. It's business critical. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's business critical.
Have you made a note of that so you don't forget while we're talking here?
No, I have not.
Do you want to?
No, because I think I've got it
Got
now.
it?
But
Yeah.
I need to do this. 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 Obviously, I went home to a situation with the dog being poorly. I've had a weekend of little things. I've had 6 million things on my brain, which I seem to do a lot at the moment. I'm also pleasantly distracted.
Yeah.
Trying to delicately word that. I'm pleasantly distracted with other things, and give me something positive and amazing that is dopamine, oxytocin central, and I hyper focus like a mofo. That's getting a lot of my brain attention at the moment, which isn't a bad thing.
No,
It
it's not a
deserves
bad
my
thing.
brain attention. But at the same time, what's giving? What's something's got to give, and what's giving for that to happen, and that's where I'm at for sure. What's the most annoying thing about my ADHD? Don't worry, you can say anything you want. Full disclosure, I'll still love you.
I wouldn't say anything is annoying.
No, I don't think so.
Not even when I don't do the stuff I'm supposed to do, and I'm the team member that you have to chase for work, and I technically own the company. That not
No,
annoying.
because
not
if we
annoying.
chase you, you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know
So
that
it's not
you
a
know that
problem.
it's not intentional.
You just throw something out. Usually it's Em.
One of us will catch
One of us catches it. Mostly Em that catches it. If I haven't got a pen and paper to catch it, then it's Em.
I feel like sometimes you are the translator. Would you agree with that, Nat?
Yes.
Because you are incredibly productive and you are great at taking on tasks. Like I can say to you, and I have like, I'm thinking as a company, we should learn how to do this thing. And then 3 days later, you were like, Dawn, I've sent you a file. What do you think? Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, yes, she's picking up what I've thrown out there. And the thing is, I will have forgotten that I said that thing.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, wait, where have you got that from? And that's like, you literally said it 2 days ago.
Yeah. But then 6 months in the future, I'll be like, we really should be doing that thing. And you guys were like, yes, you've already mentioned it. Here's the file. And then that's one of the things that I annoy myself with. Sometimes the buck stops with me. I'll say, let's do this amazing product, for instance. You guys will go, great. You'll go, you'll make it. We did it with the content calendar. We literally did it with the content calendar. You made it, you sent it to me, and I don't remember it. You sent it to me. I don't remember ever seeing it. Don't remember doing it, and I did nothing with it. We got to May and I've gone, hey, this is a cracking content calendar. Should have sold this. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, Dawn, in January.
Yeah, but that's fine because there's next year.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God there's always another year. But it's those are the things where I annoy myself, and I'm like, because as a company, I know that there's so much more that we could have out there. And because we put our client work first, which I know is not a bad thing at all, and I would always prefer to give the people that we've got on our roster more value than be out there trying to get more people in all the time. I don't want to work that way. I've always wanted our people to be well loved and well looked after. But I do think there's these subtle little extra bits and pieces. We do the work, and then it's me. The buck stops for me, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, and then I do nothing with it, and I forget, and that's where sometimes I have to pass it back, and you have to finish it. I need you guys to be the finishers, because it can fly through past my nose, but I need to be the middleman in those situations and go, yes, approved, carry on. Because I'm not great at I'm great at the beginning of things, and then I can't finish them. I can't. I'm like, oh, this idea, oh, this strategy, oh, this trend, this, and I'm like, and I can see like minority report, like I've got a screen in my head, and I'm like, this will work, that will work, production, this, this is working for people, this will give more value, people will love this, we can do this, and I'm making all the things, but then I can't perform it. I just want to build it and then pass it on. I just want to build it, pass it on, let somebody else finish it off. And that sometimes does do my head in when we go back and I think,
like we missed that. But then I do think that's on the team as well. Like, we need to be better at following up sometimes.
We made that content calendar, and then I forgot about that as well.
But we're busy, aren't we? We are busy, and we've had quite a fair few months of what I would consider to be beautiful but disastrous transformation.
I agree.
What's coming of it, I can see is already going to be able to fly, but we've been mush, haven't we? We've
been a gungy caterpillar.
We've been a gungy caterpillar for months. We have though, haven't we? We have. We were the cool caterpillar on the mushroom, and then the last few months we've just gunkified. And we're not quite a butterfly yet.
We're still in our cocoon.
We're still in our cocoon. I feel like we might have a wing or two.
Gungy caterpillar in the cocoon.
We have, and it'll be beautiful. And I can see the benefit. But it's been rough, man. Do you not think it's been a bit rough? But it's been rough. It's been rough in a really privileged way. Of course. in our cozy living studio with our amazing clients who we adore. It's been really rough. But it's been there's been a lot. And I feel like there's been quite a lot of instability maybe, and lack of security, and we're all very good at handling worry. We're very good at handling anxiety.
We're there for one another, aren't we?
We're good that way.
If someone's not quite feeling themselves one day, like, what can I do to help you?
Like, how can we help?
What can you pass on?
For sure. Thank God, because how would we survive without?
Literally.
It was weird because when I meet new people and I would try to explain you guys to them, they don't get it. Because they're like, are they your employees? Or are they your friends?
Both.
Yes.
Both. And they just don't get it. And like, I've started describing you now as my life squad.
I like that.
I like it as well.
Because I am not great with the boundary between business and life anyway. You know me, multi-potentialite. I can't help myself. But also, I cannot stick you in either box fully, or not have you in. You are. I don't know who I'd be without you. I don't want to get emotional, but I don't know who I would be without you. And it's not just a business thing.
No, it's
if
friendship
anything,
as well.
If anything, the business is still afloat because of the other side. Do you know what I mean? Because everything I've been through in the last 2 years, this could have easily gone under. Could have easily gone under.
Yeah. But I think it just shows that to have business, you need friendship. Like, it's kind of a package, and it works that
Going
way.
back to the last episode of
Love.
Yeah.
All you need is love. what's
I
really
love
funny
you
for me is I
guys.
just don't know whether I fully ever in my life actually gave much weight to friendship. So yeah, I saw this friend, this old friend. I went drinking with Clivey, and I saw this friend of mine who was like a really close friend when I was in my teenage years, those formative years. And we stopped speaking because of my ex-husband, because of a boy. And sometimes I see stuff on Facebook and I see that she's doing well, and I think, oh, that's amazing that she's doing well. And then I saw her and I had this moment of like, should I rekindle that friendship? Because I invested in this person. I obviously still emotionally care for this person. It's obviously there's a distance there, but like if something happened to her, I'd be gutted. I really want her to do well. So that friendship feeling's still there and it's been there, even despite not speaking for years. Like, we still haven't spoken properly. It was 2 minutes of drunken chatter down the pub, and I remember I had a really, really close friend. Probably the bestest friend I'd ever had. Well, no, because I had a best friend. I'm going to name drop. I'm just going to name drop. I'm going to name drop. So my best friend in primary school was Kate. My gorgeous friend Kate, who I adore. We never see each other. And I'm meant to be going and visiting her, but I find it really difficult to be able to go and visit her. She's in Taiwan right now. And I'm desperate to go over and see her because I want to see her in her new life. There's a part of me that wants to go and see her in her new life. It's just really difficult in terms of timing with the kids, and it's bloody expensive on flights. It's bad.
Yeah, it's expensive to get to Bali. I don't know where Taiwan is.
Yeah, it's a trek.
Yeah,
it's not an easy. It's not like Ibiza 2.5 on a Jet 2, special. Yeah, it's a bit of a trek, and it's the timing of when she's there and available, when I'm available without the kids, and the finances of those times, because it just seems to be peak times.
Yeah, because the travel for all that
massive.
Like,
But I will make it work.
Like 2 days to get there.
Yeah. I will make it work at some point. But that's Kate. And Kate, again, she kind of went away for a little bit, but now we speak. We might not speak. We'll speak maybe once every 6 months or whatever. It's been a bit more frequent since the divorce started and stuff. But but like Kate's one of my bestest friends, and she holds that statement. And I'll tell you one of the reasons why Kate holds that statement, and it's a bit sad. I didn't know, but when it was my dad's funeral, and obviously you go in the family cars, I got out of the family car, and the first face that I saw was Kate, and she was stood there, and she had a bouquet of some flowers for me, and I didn't know she was going to be there. I didn't even know she knew that my dad had died, because we'd had a period of not complete disconnection, but certainly not constant communication. And she'd obviously heard on the grapevine, and she was there for me. This is why I get a bit funny about funerals now. I don't know whether you've noticed, but I make an effort for funerals. And that's Kate. Kate did that for me. Because as I got out of that car, there was another friend that I went to college with as well, Dale, and he was there. And I think I did know Dale was going, because we were chatting, at the time. But still, the point is, these people showed up for me.
And that's what matters.
And they were my friends. Like, I got out of that car, and it was very weird because obviously my mum didn't have my dad. I didn't have a partner at the time. And I was very, very lonely. I was very, very sad. But both my sisters had their husbands. So I don't know, just getting out and having people that were my people there. It was massive.
Definitely.
So I mean, I loved Kate anyway, but that's the moment when I was like, she's a lifer. She's
Definitely.
a lifer, and I would lay down on hot coals for her forevermore. And then this friend that I'm talking about, she is called Lisa, and she kind of went weird when I went to university. The relationship dynamic went weird, and I remember just feeling like she was backing away, and she didn't like that I had other friends, or certainly that's how it felt. And she is completely lost to me. I see her walking down the street, and I can't emotionally connect with that woman. She doesn't embody the friendship that we had. I don't know how to explain it. It's like seeing somebody and just kind of like, I wish her well. I would always hope that she was well.
Yeah.
And I think she did send me a card when Bailey was born, but I got the card and I was like, nah,
Yeah.
no.
Just like somebody you know.
Yeah, she's just somebody I used to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like there was a time where I went through a stage where friends were disposable. Relationships in friendships were disposable. The only real relationship was a romantic relationship. That was the one that wasn't disposable. And now I feel like there's a maturity in figuring out that actually it's almost not being rude, but quite often the other way around. You know, not that I think all romantic relationships are disposable. I'm hoping for one that isn't.
Yeah.
I've still got hope on that. But I do wonder, because I saw friends in London a couple of weekends away, and I don't speak to them as often as I would like to. And of course, like I showed up for them, and I'm hoping that's enough. You know, that distance between people when you're not speaking.
Well, I agree, because I went to my friend's 30th, was it last year? She was upset. It was my friend's sister, which like I still call my friend. In Manchester, and she got upset that she was turning 30, and that not a lot of people had turned up. And I was like, but the people that are here are the ones that matter.
That's it.
Like, doesn't matter that you've invited somebody.
Yeah,
if they've not turned up for you, do they matter?
Yeah.
This is what worried me a little bit, because the girls mentioned this on Saturday. Lisa and Jem mentioned it on Saturday. Feels weird calling her Lisa, because I want to call her Cleggy, but she's married now. She's not Cleggy anymore. They asked me what I'm doing for my birthday, because obviously it's a birthday.
Yeah, it's just another year.
It's a birthday this year. And a few weeks ago, literally a few weeks ago, maybe a month and a bit, I really didn't want to celebrate it. I felt very sad about it. I felt very sad about, not sad about my divorce. I'm happy about my divorce. I want the divorce. But about the fact that I haven't got somebody significant that actually loves me at this milestone of my life.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And like, do I really want to celebrate this milestone in the situation that I'm currently in?
Yeah.
And like, you know, I felt very low about it, and I've put off organising something. I've had loads of ideas.
Yeah.
You know, at one point I thought I might go and spend the day in Dubai, and at one point I thought we might go and do the cinema thing, and you know, I also had a moment this weekend when I was like, we should do a complete like castle ball type thing, because we were talking about that a few weeks ago, and that would be good as well. Anyway, I'm going off piste here, but I feel differently. And as I was sat with them on Saturday, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely been a shift, and I feel bad about the number. I don't like the number. I don't feel like the number. This is why, this is the disconnect. I do not feel like I'm turning the number I'm turning. I feel like somebody stole a decade from me. Legit feel like somebody stole a decade from me. And then that's probably a pretty mean thing to say when you think about how long I was married, but I do. I don't feel like I'm turning that number at all. I feel younger than that. Like, and my mum always says to me, she's still 18.
Yeah, age is just a number though. It doesn't mean anything.
Still doing the same things that I do.
Yeah. It's weird.
We were talking about doing the St. Catherine's Moonlight Walk, and you can do either 6 miles or 8 miles. And she was like, "Oh, I don't think I can walk 8 miles." I was like, "Why? Like you can, if you're capable of 6 miles, but you're capable of 8 miles.
Yeah. 2 more miles."
I was like, it's all mental. Yeah, it's in your head. You walked 8 miles a couple of weeks ago without thinking about it. Yeah, but because you are thinking about it, and the 8 mile is now a number. You can't do it. In your head, you can't do it.
It's like, I saw this amazing article, and it was this woman, and she was just this absolutely stunning, strong black woman. She was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. And she'd obviously was very fit, and she'd been working out. And she was 76 years old. And then on the next picture, there
I
was
saw
this.
that.
Have you seen
I've
it?
seen it. Yeah, there's little old lady.
Little old lady at the window
Yeah, I've
with a
seen it.
blanket over her knee,
Yeah.
and she's also 76 years
Yeah.
old. And it said, as I read the article, it was like choose to be how you want to be. Like,
Yeah.
which one do you want to be? Because these two women are the same age, but they made very different choices.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it wasn't that the one that was sat by the window was like unhealthy.
No.
She just decided she was an old lady.
Yeah.
She decided she was
Yeah, I seen that.
a grandma at a window.
Other
Yeah.
one with a dumbbell in her hand.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and she's gorgeous and she's strong, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking, I want to be like
Yeah,
you.
I was thinking that.
I don't want
Yeah.
to be sat. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love sitting at a window, but not like that.
No.
I want to age like J-Lo.
Yeah.
I want to look 20 when I'm 60.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Really
Like as
interesting.
old as you feel.
Yeah.
As old as you feel.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think that's a good place to end this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice conversation. We obviously can chat for quite some time.
Yeah.
Didn't realise.
And I hope our listeners have enjoyed, and we'll see you again next time.
Yeah. See you next time.
Toodaloo.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow our socials.
Join our free group and let us know what you'd like to hear about in the future.
Join us next time.
Love you. Bye.